Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I am making a cinnamon carrot pie, and I am making this with my special guest, my little sister Savannah. This is a great pie for the holidays. It serves 10 to 12 people, and it's a great substitute for pumpkin pie if someone doesn't like pumpkin. So let's get baking. For our pecan pie crust, we're going to be using, of course, a 1/4 cup of pecans, and we're going to grind them up really fine for our crust, so they're almost a paste, but not quite. To our ground pecans, we're going to add in 2 cups of flour and then a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and then we're going to cut up a 1/2 stick of margarine and add that to the mixture, like so. And then we're going to add in a 1/4 cup of shortening, baking shortening to be precise. And once it's all in, you're going to pulse this until the fat is fully incorporated into the flour. Next, we're going to add in 1/8 cup of water just to get it all incorporated, and then you're ready to roll out your dough. Once your dough is ready, just sprinkle some flour into a bowl and dump out your dough into it, and roll it out until it is a smooth, round ball that does not stick to your hands. It's good to get the flour really incorporated into the dough so it's not super sticky. So once your dough is ready to be transferred to your pan, you're going to fold your dough in half. And be very careful, like mine was, it was sticking to the table, so I had to be very cautious when scraping underneath it. And right here, it kind of broke, it tore a little, but that's nothing you can't just press back together. And then you're just going to set up the edges any way you want. You can roll it, you can pinch it, you can do some cool decorations. I went with a simple fork press just to make it look a little interesting. For our pie filling, we're going to boil 2 cups of carrots. We're going to peel them and cut them up so they're very easy and they're very quick to boil. And then you'll just drain them in the sink and transfer them to the very same process we were using earlier. Now we're going to grind up our carrots into a paste in our processor. And once they are thoroughly combined, we're going to add in 1 can of evaporated milk and mix that up again. And we might make a little mess along the way. Now we're going to add in 1 cup of sugar into our carrot and evaporated milk mixture, and then 2 whole eggs. The next thing we're going to add in is 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. And now we're going to blend it up one last time to get all those spices incorporated before we transfer into our pie crust. Now we're making some final adjustments to our crust before we fill it. And one thing I should warn you of is when you fill it up entirely, it is very full. So you need to be very careful when transferring it to the oven. Now we're going to bake it at 400 degrees for 15 minutes and then 450 degrees for 45 minutes or until the pie is set. So here's the final product. It is a delicious looking slice of pie, and the crust is almost crumbly, but let's go ahead and take a bite. Honestly, if someone presented this to me and didn't tell me what it was, I would have guessed a pumpkin pie. Because you can't really taste carrot. Like in a good amount, it tastes very cinnamony. It's just delicious. So this would be a great substitute for pumpkin pie if you don't have pumpkins or pumpkin stuff, or if you don't like pumpkins. And I'm gonna say this is an absolute success, and I really like this. I'm gonna be done for today. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more baking videos like this. And we're gonna be exploring all kinds of things on this channel, like different recipes and seasonal stuff. But until then, I'll be here. Bye. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Alright, you don't need to restart, we'll just pie crust. And until then, I'm gonna finish this pie.